So You Think You Can Dance Top 20 Performance Show. Let's go! So right off the bat, they started off this episode with this amazing group dance by Christopher Scott, and they were doing the recaps like they always do. And I expected like the title, So You Think You Can Dance, da-da-ba-ba, music to come on, and all of a sudden it was like, no, bam, amazing group dance. It caught me off guard, and I was like, whoa, unexpected. It was so good. I just loved everything about this dance, and it really got me so excited for this season because that dance was just, it blew me away. It was just, I was like, whoa, calm down, calm yourself. Like, I just loved it. I loved it. And the judges are Nigel, Mary, and Kenny Ortega. And let's start talking about the couple dances. So the first dance was Witney and Chehon. They were dancing a Samba routine choreographed by Louis Van Amstal. And this routine was a good way to start off the show. Chehon was a little bit stiff in his hips, but it's this first routine, so like, it can only go up from here, Chehon. Don't even worry about it. Whitney's firecracker, obviously, and I like the music. It was a good routine. Could be better, but it was good. Next up were Tiffany and George. They danced a Sonya contemporary piece. It was a very romantic, kind of flowy, lovey-dovey routine. Unlike Sonya, obviously everyone expects Sonya to be so hard, but it was kind of nice to see a different side of her. She doesn't have the shaved part on her hair anymore, if you haven't noticed. But yeah, so it was a nice piece. It was very fluid and a little bit forgettable towards the end, but it was still a nice piece. Janaya and Brandon were next. They were dancing a hip-hop piece choreographed by Napoleon and Tabitha, a very pregnant Tabitha. And before I start saying anything, I think these two are at a disadvantage just because we didn't really get to see them throughout Vegas. We didn't see their auditions, so they don't really have a fan base right now, and they really needed a strong piece to kind of get a large fan base. But this piece was about alcoholics and their dependency on alcohol, and it was okay. Like, I didn't really love the piece. I didn't hate it either. I found that the music was kind of happy. I kind of expected a more emotional song. The song did fit with the routine, but I don't know, I kind of expected something different. It wasn't my favorite, but I hope these guys are able to stay. I hope their next routine is a strong one so they don't go, because I like everyone. Alexa and Daniel were next. They were dancing a jazz piece choreographed by Cheeseman, and let me tell you this, guys. I went to a taping of So You Think You Can Dance Canada Season 4, and I actually saw Cheeseman, and he bumped into me, and he actually stopped me and told me that he recognized me from my reviews, and like he told me that he liked them. I don't know if he actually meant it, but I was like, whoa, don't just like know who I am. Like, that's crazy to know that a choreographer on the show knows me. Like, what the hell? I was like so starstruck, and I was like, oh my gosh, did I say anything bad about him? Like, no, probably not, because I actually love all of this choreography. So anyways, I just wanted to throw that in there. But Alexa and Daniel, they danced this jazz piece. They were in red. I liked it. I thought it was very sleek, and there was a lot of stuff thrown in this. And I thought they did a good job. The judges did comment on how they have a planted smile on, and they can't do that. But now that they've told them, hopefully they don't do that anymore, because I do agree with them. But I like this couple, and I know they're a strong couple, so I'm excited for their journey. Amber and Nick were next, and they danced Viennese Waltz, choreographed by Jason Gilkenson. And I liked this piece a lot. I thought it was very fluid, like it should be. But I think that Amber and Nick were able to pull it off. They were even twirling before Kat even finished talking, before she even introduced them. Like, they were twirling in the background. You could see them, and I liked that. I thought that was really neat. Sometimes I felt like his arm was a little too high, but he's a professional, not me. So, I don't know. The judges didn't comment on that either, so maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I really liked it. I thought it was a great waltz, and waltzes are not the most memorable, but I think this one should make them safe, hopefully. Amelia and Will were next. They danced character pop, not a hip hop, by Napoleon and Tabitha. They were kind of cats. They were cool, collected. They were in the trash can or the dumpster, whatever that is. I felt like these two looked like they had been dancing for so long. I loved it. I felt like they got the genre and thrived in it. Both of them have a lot of character and a lot of energy. So I liked that about them, and I liked the piece a lot. I thought it was good. So good job. Janelle and Dareian were next. They danced African jazz piece choreographed by Cheeseman again, and I liked the piece. I liked the majority of the pieces today, but there was only one that I really stood out to me a lot. So I'll talk about that one later. But this one, I thought Janelle needed to follow through a little bit more with her movements. I didn't think she was quite there. I thought Dareian was there. But I love Afro jazz. I love the style. I think it's fun. I think it's different. And yeah, it was okay. Not my favorite Afro jazz though. Eliana and Cyrus were next. They danced a Broadway choreographed by Tyce DiOrio. And I think everyone, majority of us, are rooting for Cyrus. I think he's just a very likable character, even though we all know that he isn't the best dancer. He is amazing at what he does, but I think we're all kind of rooting for him. He's like the underdog, so I do like that about him. This piece, I felt like I was watching him because I didn't want him to mess up, you know, and I think he really pulled it off. I like that he was able to pull it off. He wasn't given as much to do as Eliana, but I still think he did a good job. And in Broadway, you need a lot of energy and a lot of character, and I think he had that and Eliana had that. So together, I think this was a pass, and I think they did a good job, so well done. Audrey and Matthew were next. They danced a Travis Wall contemporary piece, and holy moly, this piece was my favorite of the night. They just, oh my gosh, this was on another level. The choreography was just on another level, and they brought it. Both of them brought it. The music, everything about this, I loved it. I just thought it was great. It was Titanic inspired. She was the person who was being painted. He was a painter, and it was just, I loved it. I loved everything about it. There was so much thrown into it, and there were so many lifts, and she looked like she weighed a feather, and they didn't mess up once. It was great. I couldn't believe that this is the first week and they had been dancing for so long, and Audrey is just super likable, and I think I already found a favorite in her, and that's good because I normally don't choose a favorite in so long. And Audrey, I'm choosing you right now. I'm telling you right now, I'm choosing you. If you watch this, who knows? Who knows now who watches these videos? I don't even know. So go Audrey and Matt. Finally, Lindsay and Cole ended off the night with a Paso Doble choreographed by Gilkenson, and I thought this was super strong. They looked like they had been dancing for years. I mean, Cole, who's a martial artist, looked like he was doing the Paso Doble forever, and he was super strong, and Nigel said he's the best that's danced Paso Doble. And I mean, it's not even close to his genre, and it's like the first week again. This is a strong couple. Lindsay and Cole, they are strong, and I think they're going to be here for a long time. So watch out, you guys, because these guys are coming for the gold. So that's it, guys. That is the end of my top 20 performance show review. They are going to be eliminating 2 guys and 2 girls next week. I don't know why, but 2 guys and 2 girls are going to be eliminated, and you're voting for individuals. I don't know why they're doing that. I kind of like seeing couples grow together. I don't know. I feel like couples are going to break apart earlier on in the season, which I don't like, but whatever, can't argue. Gotta accept it, I guess. But so yeah, vote for individuals. I guess if you like the dance, vote for both of them. I think that's fair. But 4 people are going home next week, unfortunately, and that sucks. But I'll get to dance at least one more dance, so we'll see how they do. And watch my reviews again after you finish watching the show. And comment, rate, subscribe, do all of that. I love hearing from you guys, and that's it. Peace!